Hey everybody, welcome back to Action Figure Friday, and today we have something very cool that I've been sitting on for a long time, and considering the new Season 3, or the back half of Season 3 of Attack on Titan is starting as of the day this video coming out, I thought what better time to finally get around to opening my Figma action figure of Eren Yeager from, of course, the fantastic Attack on Titan. I don't know if you can still get your hands on these figures. If you can, they're probably very expensive at this point, because they were really expensive when I was buying them, because this is from like way back when Season 1 came out. I do have a Mikasa and a Captain Levi that I opened years ago, but I never got around to opening Eren. I just kind of didn't want to take everybody out of the box. So if you've seen my Dragon Ball SH Figuarts unboxings, this figure in this style is very similar. As a matter of fact, we opened up a Saitama from One Punch Man earlier this month, and I'm just kind of anxious to get in here and see what my boy Eren looks like. Of course, this is going to be a more youthful, less broken down Eren than what we're dealing with now. And I'll tell you a fun story real quick along the way. I wasn't really into anime. I tried to get into anime a lot when I was younger, but nothing really sparked with me, and I couldn't quite get there until my very first date with Mary. Now, we have this again, and you do kind of get this little build-up display base thing if you want. That being said, on my first date with Mary, she's a big anime fan, and she told me about the show Attack on Titan. So I went home, and I started watching it, and I immediately fell in love, and that is how she got me into anime. So this is literally the anime that broke me into anime, and of course now I've seen a whole bunch of other shows with plenty more that I want to get into in the near future. I didn't check this level for tape, so yeah, there's some tape. I knew there'd be some somewhere. So I thought some of you might enjoy hearing that story. I just think that's kind of fun, and I thought it's never going to be more relevant than in this unboxing. So these do come with a lot of little accessories, a lot of interchangeable bits and pieces that I want to be very careful not to lose any of. So we get a nice, cloak and cape. I guess, yeah, hooded cloak more than anything, with the Scout Troop Regiment on there on the back, I think. I might say some things wrong out of excitement, just bear with me. We get kind of a gas trail for his 3D maneuver gear. You can plug that right in there. We get some firing bolts. Oops, there's a little bit of a plug for something. Glad I didn't lose that. The invisible pieces are always tricky. So this you're going to be able to have shooting out of his things in case you want the look of the ropes and things coming right out, the grapple hooks, I guess. So I think that's pretty cool. Now we should be able to get this out because it was not taped. I already checked. Again, trying to make sure not everything goes flying. Nice. We'll move this to the side. Oh yeah, here we go. We get his blades, his swords. Check those out in just a minute. Then we get some faces here and some more effects pieces. So again, we get kind of more gas blast effects for his gear. And we get two really awesome faces. Angry face, terrified, shocked face. I love it. I love when you get exchangeable faces in these things. We also get a figure stand. So that's gonna be cool. We'll bust that out and we get a bunch of hands. Might as well get on in there. And yep, so we get that. I would be a little bit careful. I did accidentally break the peg off of my Saitama when I was posing him for the thumbnail shot. We get the base for that. And come on. We get the little flesh peg. I can't exactly remember what that's for. I'm gonna leave that in the bag so I don't lose it. I know there's a reason for it. If you wanna tell me in the comments, you can. There are instructions, so maybe that'll help me out too. Try to get this out, pull this hand out. Let's go ahead and put the hand back on the peg setup. Now I do like this. This is something that Figma does that that's SH Figuarts does not, is they give you a couple little extra things like the hand, I don't know what you'd call this, the hand rack, I suppose. So we get a nice little chunk of different interchangeable hands. And these are just about as easy to put on as a Figuart, so that's pretty good. All right, we get the 3D maneuver gear. Sadly, though, the blades here, nothing is removable. It'd be kind of neat if they at least left a slot open. Now you have your place to kind of put your jetting out these things, or you're gonna see you get some rope pieces. Those will plug into the actual swords. Very cool. We're gonna put this together. Another great thing about the Figma figures, they actually give you an accessory bag, and you can even write the name on there of who you're dealing with. So that's cool. I don't have to go digging out some Ziplocs. And of course we get some wires and cables that actually hook in case you want to hang your characters from things on their maneuver gear, but I'm just gonna leave that in there because I don't necessarily do that. You get some extra wiring or cables, so that's pretty cool. We get some instructions here. If I can figure out how to unfold paper, because I'm really good at that. All right, so just kind of shows you the basics of how everything's gonna hook together. and some things you can do with it. I'm honestly just trying to see if I see where that one particular little fleshy peg that was with the hands goes, but I'm not really seeing anything. So I do not know, but there's more on the back. I'm not sure it's even telling. Oh, I guess it's just a replacement wrist. That's nice. Although I feel like you should have two, but that's all right. So there you go. Hopefully that was good enough for you to pause on if you'd like to. Okay, fold that right. Oh, I guess I did. All right. And finally, last but not least, let's get all this plastic off of him that they use to keep pieces from rubbing together and paint rubbing off. And we have our Eren. And this is pretty nice. Again, these figures are just like Figuarts, super articulated, great sculpt, paintwork, and detail. And let's do the articulation rundown. So of course you got side to side head, lots of up and down motion. The neck is also articulated at the bottom part of the neck, so you can really get that happening. The coat is a little bit rubber, so you're gonna have some maneuverability with that. That's nice. You can get that shoulder up real nice. You got the labels on there. Plenty of spin. You get the double jointed elbow in the way that it looks pretty good even when it's bent out. You get that rock, paper, scissors motion a little bit. Plenty of twist on the hands. That's good. Upper torso, lots of twist, lots of bend. Mid torso, surprisingly not really any twist, a little bit of bend. But I think that's more from the legs that are bending right there. Legs come out real nicely. Plenty of twist on those. Rubber kind of skirt here so you can bend it around better. There's no upper twist. It looks like there is. Oh, there is. There's upper thigh twist. It was just a little stiff on me. So it twists right above the bands. You get the double jointed knee, which is actually pretty well hidden from the boot. So even though that does look like a pretty good knee in a bend position, it still hides that a little bit better. Lots of articulation on the feet. Plenty of twist, pivot, bend, and you get the articulated toes in case you want to do running pose. So that is very, very cool. Right on. All right, so now comes the part on Sprockets where we dance. No, now comes the part where we're gonna change him up and make him look a little bit different. I know I want angry face. We're gonna want these. We're gonna want the effects pieces. We're gonna want this. I'm not gonna do those. We will put the cape on. Move all that to the side. I'm gonna need these. And then we're gonna want hands. We're gonna want the grapple hands. So looks like this and this. So let's go ahead and swap out the hands. That came off super easy, barely an inconvenience. Yes, I'm a fan of pitch meetings. Now let's see if they go on as easy. Yeah, oh yeah, you heard that snap. Very nice. Honestly, that felt even easier than a Figuarts, so that's pretty cool. Let's pop his head off. Woo, I didn't mean to pull the whole thing out, but now we're gonna try and break apart his face some. Yep, we got that part off. We're gonna pull the face off. And then we're gonna put the face on. Face off. Sorry, I just always want to do the Nicolas Cage from the actually pretty great John Woo film. Let's get the cover on here, or the cloak. So I do like that. I wish they gave you one that was a bit articulated though, so you could kind of pose it how you want. Head's back in position. That's all good. So my man is built the way I want him to be. Now let's get the 3D maneuver gear on. This is the part that could be a little bit trickier. So this plugs, it looks like, right into here, and then we got to plug in the side bits right here and here. Maybe push that back in a little bit more. So we got that. Did I do this backwards? Upside down? I have done this wrong. Let's try that again. I thought that felt weird. So actually, hold on. All right. So it should. No, wait, I had it. What? All right, let's do that again. Take two. Plug in the back. Oh, it just didn't go all the way in. That felt so much smoother that time. Plug in the side. Plug in the side. Yeah, okay, now it hangs correctly. I don't know why I couldn't get it to hang correctly a moment ago. Let's go ahead and get the swords in the hand. That felt pretty good. His fingers, if you can see, his fingers even slot just perfectly into those blade handles. Just to check, you can pull the blades out, which is nice if you want him to just have his controls. But for my pose, I want him in full battle mode. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna move all this stuff off to the side. And let's see, I forget where these attach. I think they attach to the side bit. I'm actually going to refer to the instructions real quick, just so I don't waste your time trying to figure it all out on my own. So we're looking at down here. Okay, so they go on the back kind of where the cable's attaching? Wait, hold up. Or is that the front? I'm looking. I'm learning. I'm still confused. Okay, I see. That goes like that. Is it back here? Jeez. Well, no, I know they gotta. I know. Come on, man. Maybe I have them backwards. Is that what it is? I see that that's supposed to connect. They connect like that? That doesn't make sense. We'll figure this out. Oh, do these slot in the side too? Oh, they do slot in the side. Good. I thought so. So that way they don't go flying around. Let's get that done too. So that way they can kind of stay posed where you want them to as well. And again, be careful with these pegs. They are pretty tiny. I thought I was about to jinx myself and break one off. I guess, you know what? Let's just go ahead and plug in the cables. Nice. And nice. Got that. Still don't know where those pieces go. Come on. Here we go. That's in there better. Okay. Cool. And then this. Well, where does this plug? I thought this plugged right in there. Like there? But it doesn't. All right, well, instruction time. Because I'm having so much luck understanding them. It's just the angles are weird, man. Huh, I don't think is it showing me? I don't see this one on here. Oh, there it is, there it is. Oh, I actually have to pull this piece out. Okay, that's what I thought there was something. Come on. Jeez. Shouldn't have trimmed my nails just yet. There we go. That pops out. Not super easy, but it did come out with the knife pretty easy. So that goes there. So now he's got the mega fart happening. And I'm sure this goes on these side bits somehow. I wonder if I just had it wrong. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. There we go. I was putting them backwards. I gotta leave some room for the things to actually kind of come out of them, which I should have done first, it looks like. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's get that in there first. And see if we can make this fit over it correctly. That might be the wrong one. That might be my problem. Looks like maybe it was. And then, yeah, there we go. There we go. Now it's making sense. All right, we get this part in here. We've almost got him. Almost got him. So many little pieces, everything getting in my way. Do I have that the right direction? Yeah. There we go. Just didn't have it far enough up. Sweet. Sweet. He's coming for you. Kill them all. Except this is awkward. I need to make that down like that. Push that back like that. I'm sure I can kind of twist him around. But there you go. There is Eren. Let's get him on the stand. Put this peg in his back. Oops, through the cape and everything. Cloak. I'll use the I'll use the terminology correctly eventually. There we go. I feel it going. All right. Now we have Eren flying directly at you. Well, not directly at you, but let's see. Let's give him a cool pose. Trying to give him a cool pose. There we go. Woo! A little back heavy. But those stands are very poseable, so. Oh. Come on. I say that, and then I'm not going to have any luck, am I? No, there you go. Cool. Well, there you go. I'm sorry it took so long. I was having fun futzing around with it. But there is my Figma Eren Yeager action figure, and I hope you're excited for the new season or the back half of the season. I know I am. I can't wait to talk all about it. So definitely geek out with me in the comments. Just be careful in case Mary and I are behind, because I do have to wait to watch it with her, so sometimes that happens. But spoilers and all that. But we're definitely looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to what you think. And let me know if you like these figures. I got everything they released except for, I believe, Armin, which is now just way too expensive for Armin. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel anyways. But let me know your thoughts. Geek out with me in the comments. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Other than that, you can click that thumbs up button. Give me that good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. Now I'm going to get out of here so I can go open up some more stuff. I'll see you all later.